Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Ready on 1 and 2. A fastball that just misses inside. Set to deal on 2 and 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Jose Ramirez waits on deck. Grounded to short. Bregman has it. And a rather easy first out. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bregman gloves it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So coming to the plate, Manny Machado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
There to take it now is Cabrera, and he has it for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Evan Gattis. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So striding forward now, David Dahl, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gentry giving chase, and that retires the side. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman, number 19.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Ball 2 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Pedro Alvarez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
No strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Striding in, Melky Cabrera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Gonzalez will put this one away for round number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Adam Jones. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And this is fouled at the plate. 2 out with the man at first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground up the middle. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Nolan
into the windup and the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
After it is Jones. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Carlos Beltran. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. This one's flared toward left center. Jones comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes Cabrera, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. Altuve has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Standing in, Wellington Castillo, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Here's the pitch swung on and lifted out to Reddick in right. And he's got it for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Digging in to try it again. Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jones is under it. 1 out. Riding in once again, Jose Altuve. He popped out in his first trip. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Cabrera posts under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Cabrera is there, and he'll make. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Manny Machado.
Now a ball line softly here toward the right side. Foul. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Dahl. That one is out of here. This game is tied. In now is Pedro Alvarez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This is pulled into right. Reddick back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here's Melky Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors for the Orioles so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
Evan Gattis.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Up next for the Astros.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
28, third baseman,
Nolan Arenado is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bat explodes as this has popped up. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. 2 men on, 2 out. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Second and third, 2 away. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Now at the plate, Adam Jones comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Adam Jones.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it 1 away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 down.
Now
here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a liner. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter.
So digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into center field. Gentry is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Ramirez is there. On to first, and can you believe it? Here's Craig Gentry. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Center fielder number 14.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
The batter, number
Ready
13,
for another chance?
shortstop.
Manny Machado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch made by Reddick, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Tony Sipp will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Tony.
Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Line drive to center field. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line. And gone for a home run. Ready for another shot now. Melky Cabrera. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Little chopper back his way. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now
digging in to try it again. Adam Jones. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Digging in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Favorable call in there for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Evan Gattis comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Now batting.
Ready once again, David Dahl comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Cabrera's there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nolan Arenado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And a fastball just a bit high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. Into the box now, Hyun-Soo Kim. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses. Off the plate, it's ball 1. Chris Johnson.
Hitting for Baltimore, number 74.
Will Harris comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Seth Smith. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Popped up, Arenado is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Now batting, Wellington Castillo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Now at the plate, Craig Gentry. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Craig.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Reddick, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. The tag, and he is out at third. And digging in, Josh Reddick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
The batter.
Here's Carlos Beltran. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. Got him. Into the box now. Alex Bregman. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Jose Ramirez.
Michael Feliz been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
45, Michael Felice.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Gonzalez on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez.
Leading off for the
He's
Astros.
0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman, Marwin
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and he is out at second. So striding in, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Left field and deep. Jones going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So striding forward now, Carlos Gonzalez. In his last at-bat, he popped down in foul ground. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground, softly towards second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Evan Gattis now standing in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside but went around for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Castillo will make the catch for out number 3. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Pedro Alvarez.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Melky Cabrera. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit out towards second. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Adam Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gonzalez is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Arenado.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gentry going back on it. He's there and records the first out. So stepping in, Josh Reddick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 15.
Now to the plate, Carlos Beltran. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Jones is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Orioles, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Here's Craig Gentry, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now he'll step off. This one's down to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Manny Machado now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Here's Chris Davis now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did. Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Go it down, you get the strike. His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Adam Jones. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Jones.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Dahl. And the inning is over. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number one.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Ramirez onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Center fielder, David.
Lifted into center field. Gentry over to his left. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Here's Nolan Arenado. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that's a ball he just missed. Breaking ball right in his wheelhouse, Matt.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Melky Cabrera. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark.
Melky Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Damon, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. The high fastball is in there. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Third baseman, Chris.
He's ready.
Johnson.
Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Runner aboard at first here with two gone in a 1-1 ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
In there, strike two.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Reddick around the bag at first, heading for second now. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Digging in, Carlos Beltran hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And that misses, ball one. For Reddick, he's at second with his first two-bagger of the year. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball two.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Rolled slowly to first. The tag, and he is out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First chance for him at the plate as he comes into this one right at the 300 mark for the year. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble, but digging in to try it again. Craig Gentry. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Craig Gentry.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Altuve is there for it. He's got it one away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Ramirez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Reddick. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Riding in once again, Manny Machado, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him in the side. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Altuve. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jose Altuve.
And that misses for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. Ready for another chance, Carlos Gonzalez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Cabrera's there. Makes the play, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Evan Gattis now standing in. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. Outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Now a throw over to first. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's running towards second. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Oh, and he misses it. Altuve rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's now 3-1.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He hit a sac fly earlier. Popped up. Calling for it, Johnson. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gentry racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Adam Jones. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Adam Jones.
Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now
stepping
batting,
up to the plate,
right
Melky
fielder,
Cabrera.
Melky
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
In now, Damon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat.
Right fielder. Josh
Into the windup
Reddick.
and the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Here's Carlos Beltran.
Number 15,
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gentry on the move. 1 out. Now he'll throw back to first, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. In there, a base hit. Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
1 and 2.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of it.
Jose Altuve.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Chris Johnson now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Third baseman, Chris
Into the windup
Johnson.
and the pitch.
Nope.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Counts 1-0.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And he'll get in there safely. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Wellington Castillo.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that. 2-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready once again, Craig Gentry. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Gentry.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. On the ground to third. Arenado's got it. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The batter number 15,
Digging in once again,
baseman.
Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And he is safe at third base as he slides in just better than the tag.
Up next for the Orioles.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Machado.
Manny
2 base
Machado.
hits, both singles to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Runner back safely. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And a dive, but he's back in there. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Machado awaits the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And he misses with it.
Chris
From the stretch. Chris Davis is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. So striding in, Adam Jones, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cabrera's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. In for strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is line to left. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Coming to the plate now, David Dahl. He hit a sac fly earlier.
David Dahl.
First pitch on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Striding into the box, Nolan Arenado. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Cabrera is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Reddick. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Cabrera. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Melky Cabrera. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Grounded to third. Arenado has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now
Ready
batting,
for another shot now.
37.
Damon, he started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in and looking for more, Wellington Castillo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this is going to get foul. 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And the changeup is way low that time. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Digging in once again, Carlos Beltran. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Ball 1. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 2.
Riding in once again, Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Cue shot here out toward short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Throwing to second, and he is into second with a 2-out double. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Brad Brock is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Left fielder.
Ready once again, Carlos Gonzalez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Set to deal on 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Another try at 2-2. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of. Ready now, Craig Gentry. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch from the bullpen.
Please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 47. Chris.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side, but an atom ball right to him for the first down. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Altuve at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Manny Machado now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Dahl will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Evan Gattis now standing in. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
George Springer will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cabrera's there. And that retires the side. Stepping in, Chris Davis. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Miles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 30.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Caleb Joseph.
Number 36. Caleb Joseph.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The left fielder,
At the
number
plate,
10.
Adam Jones. He was
Jones.
retired via the ground ball last time up. High in the air out towards shallow right. Springer shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Melky Cabrera. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a line drive, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. At the plate, Carlos Beltran. He'll get things started now in the bottom.
Carlos Beltran.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. So stepping in, Alex Bregman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Marwin Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Castillo gathers, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Damon. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing one to tie in the top of the ninth. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gonzalez is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Third baseman.
Striding in, Chris Johnson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ken Giles answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 out. Pedro Alvarez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. It was a flyout. Seth Smith will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our top MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Houston, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And our first pitch taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight. Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws. Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Moving over is Pence, and he's got it one away. So coming to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. In there, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box, Evan Gattis. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Just underway here in San Francisco. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Nunez has got it, and the side. And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Left fielder, Denard.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 0-2 once more. Now here's a line drive that will make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Line towards center field. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Brandon Belt comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Swing and a liner, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Ready with the 1-1. Span runs. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gonzalez will put this one away, and the side. Stepping into the box, David Dahl. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
David Dahl.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Davis on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So striding forward now, Josh Reddick. At the moment, he's got a .270 batting average for the season. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Pence coming on. And the inning is over. So digging in now, Brandon Crawford. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Brandon Crawford.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. Crawford rounds the bag at first, looking for second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Here's Connor Gillespie, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there for strike one, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is line foul back over the Giants dugout. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Rajay Davis now. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Curveball grounded towards second. There is Altuve. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Line toward the gap in left center. Span arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Digging in, Alex Bregman. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1 and 2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Marwin Gonzalez.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Chop foul wide of first. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Panic's got it, and he is out on the tag. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here.
The second baseman, number
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In the dirt here. Third inning, no score to this point. Hot shot on the ground to short. He'll go the short way to Panic at second, and that ends the inning. In now, Joe Panic. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Second baseman.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Altuve at second. He's got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Digging in to try it again, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 now to Pence. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that black and death.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Striding into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance. Evan Gattis comes into this at bat. 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Belt. The tag, and he is out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Baseman, Brandon Belt.
Hard liner to center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Buster Posey. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now a flare out toward right center. Altuve ranging into the outfield. And that's the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Crawford, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Lays off 1-0. From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Here's Connor Gillespie. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Here's Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carlos Beltran.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Alex Bregman is at the plate as he watches ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-1 on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this is fouled at the plate. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. A runner on first with 2 away. Sent out to straightaway center field. Davis is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Center fielder, Rajay Davis.
And he takes ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Davis waits on the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And he's retired here, one away. Here's Joe Panic. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Digging in once again, Denard Span. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Gonzalez is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that. Ready for another chance? Marwin Gonzalez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And this is handled out there by Span for the first out.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happens sometimes because of the grip.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Hit on the ground to third. Nunez is right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. The pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Evan Gattis would be next. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. High pop-up. Crawford is there for it. And that's the third out. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Hit hard on the ground to short. One away.
He's out.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Belt. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's Buster Posey now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit in the air out to right. And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. Back here in San Francisco, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Catcher.
First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Riding in once again, David Dahl. He's 0 for 2 thus. From the belt, kicks and deals. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Panic is there for it. 1 down. Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Ready once again, Josh Reddick. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. But that one rolls foul. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Crawford for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
The shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Crawford.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Connor Gillespie. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Rajay Davis. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gonzalez is there to make the catch in this. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He comes in 0 for 2.
Designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And this is going to be a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out. Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Bregman.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Chasing after it is Davis. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around 2nd. He's on his way to 3rd. And he's going to get there. And he's in at 3rd now as the tying run after the 1-out triple. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up.
Gonzalez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Pence has a read on it. 2 gone. Now a long throw home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
The second baseman.
Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago. So now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, the hitter probably doesn't like that call, but the guy on the mound, he's hit that spot all game. He earned it. That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Hit to short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and he is out on the tag. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Joe Penn. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A little bouncer. And a good throw gets him one gone. One gone here in the Giants' half of the eighth. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez.
Leading out for the
He'll be
Astros.
charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Will Smith. George Springer is going to come on and pinch hit here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So striding in, Evan Gattis. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. In the air to left. Span is under it. 2 down. Striding into the box, David Dahl. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Span is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
The pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Springer arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Buster Posey. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a breaking ball is chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup and was able to foul it off. But
there's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin. The 10th.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Tap down the line. but it gets fouled. A windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. He was a double play victim last time around. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Smith just to the left of the mound. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Beltran. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Panic is there and the side is retired. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Eduardo Nunez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Here's Connor Gillespie. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Tony Sipp takes the ball here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Justin Ruggiano come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 0-1. Popped high in the air. Altuve is there for it. 1 out. Standing in, Rajay Davis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman.
Houston.
2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Mark Melanson.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 40.
Alex Dickerson is going to grab a bat now, as he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8 hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Swing and a looper to left. Span moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Gonzalez.
Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Nunez in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Pitch on the way. To short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Joe. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another chance? Denard Span. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there.
Oh, look at the diving stop. It's late. He's safe. Impressive effort that time, but now the winning run is aboard. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And a dive, but he's back in. He's running towards second. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Springer. And that will end up a foul ball. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 4.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Springer.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Evan Gattis now standing in. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Called a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Posey is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. Luke Gregerson will be summoned here to start.
Houston, number 44. Luke Gregerson.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Way in front of a great slider that time.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage. Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Crawford. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And there he goes towards second. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He's on the move again from first. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And now he's on the move again for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Stepping in. Ready for another shot. Justin Ruggiano. Jarrett Parker will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1. Here it comes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 2-2 offering. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. There is Crawford. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Ready once again, Carlos Beltran. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Hunter Strickland enters to make an
number 6.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Inside and low, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Pence has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the
and
Astros.
That'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Rajay Davis now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's Joe Panik. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Runners off for second. And in fact, he'll just look him back to the bag. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And that misses 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Gonzalez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. And this one will be out of play off to the left. The 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Line toward the alley in left center. And Span is aboard. It's a base hit. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run. Striding in once again, Hunter Pence. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall.
Number 53. Ken.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with two gone now. Brendan Belt is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pulled in at the hot corner. Digging in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Marwin Gonzalez.
And a ball 1-0. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. 3-1. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pence on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now, Jose Altuve. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss for strike one. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. The pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the. Digging in, Buster Posey. Trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
In the air out toward right field. And Posey will remain hitless for the evening as he's retired again for the first out.
The shortstop, number 35.
So striding forward now, Brandon Crawford. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jarrett Parker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands to it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Evan.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. Span ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, David Dahl. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Belt able to pull this one in for out number 2. Into the box now, Nolan Arenado, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Pence coming on. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. At the plate, Rajay Davis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Center fielder.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Number 12.
Here's Joe Panik. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run. Now at the plate, Denard Span. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
The right fielder, number 8.
Here's the first pitch. Hunter Pence stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
The
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the first pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
And in game one of this series, it sure doesn't hurt that you make the closer come in, and he threw a ton of pitches. It's possible he might not be available going forward.
Miles. The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. He's angled his last time up. Matt Reynolds has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning.
For the Giants, number 54, Matt Reynolds.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Span. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Here's Carlos Beltran trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. And there's his first base hit in this one. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
First baseman.
Ready for another chance? Alex Dickerson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. The 0-1. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Here comes the go-ahead run. And a relay home. There's Marwin Gonzalez now. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI.
Gonzalez.
Derek Law has waited a long time, but he'll come on.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Nope.
1-1.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Pence has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Long throw to the plate. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Still looking for his first hit here. He's 0 for 6. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And that's a fair ball. Throw into third. And it's too late as he's in there. Ready for another shot now. George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Evan Gaddis started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Throw goes to third. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 3-2 with the bases loaded. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Up next.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. George Cantos has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning.
Number 70.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Davis going back on it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. His line not pretty. 0 for 6 in the game.
Patrick. Buster Posey.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Reddick is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 2 hits and 6 tries for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Line toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Stepping in, Jarrett Parker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Nick Hundley.
And hitting for the Giants, number 5, Nick Hundley.
Will Harris has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning.
Will Harris.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros are going to be victorious here in 16 innings as the ball game is over in a close game.